go back. Back to school again. Whoa, whoa, I gotta go back to school again. Hello, hello, I hope everybody's ready to learn some new exciting things today. I always am, Professor Zuck. Next time we meet, we'll have our final exam. That means today's our last actual class. What? And the topic for our last class will be Pokemon forms. You can just think of forms as shapes or appearances that Pokemon have. There's also a phenomenon called form change, where Pokemon's appearance changes under certain conditions. Cyclizer, for example, which we regularly ride on as transportation here in Paldea, has 3 forms. First is his basic form, which walks on 4 legs. Second is his battle form, where it stands on its hind legs to engage in a battle. And finally, there's the ride form, where it inflates its throat sac and its tail so it can ride on its back. Well, we can ride on its back. Oh, silly me. But we can use something you're all carrying with you now, for a better example. Yep, I'm talking about your phones. Some smartphones are inhabited by a certain Pokemon. Does anyone know the Pokemon I'm referring to? A Rotom. You're a regular expert on Pokemon and technology, aren't you, Anthony? Not really. Pokemon more so. I know basic stuff, and well, honestly, from Gen something and something to to X and Y, I'm blank. A Pokemon inside your smartphone's a Rotom. Stop going off topic. I'm trying to teach a class here, sorry. And it does all sorts of things to help you out. Rotom inside Rotom phone is special, so it doesn't enter any other electronics. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change form by entering washing machines, microwave ovens, and other electronic appliances. God damn it. That skipping feature always gets me. Rotom is a bit of an exception, though. Many Pokemon that change form do it simply so by holding an item or having one used on them. Oricorio, for example, has 4 different forms to it, which can change, which give him different nectars. Pokemon may even change type or learn different moves when they change form. Form changes are different from evolution in that Pokemon can return to its original form. So unlike shiny Pokemon, which can't change their special coloration, the same individual Pokemon can go back and forth between its forms. There's a lot to dig into with these form change Pokemon phenomenon, as you can see. We all learned something special from Pokemon. Don't you think? Bit of a stretch, but I'd be happy to see you all enjoy time at your academy to the fullest and change form into a new version of yourself, that is. Not that any of you transform or anything. Jacques? Or something like that, anyway, dude. Oh, I almost forgot! Regional forms which vary based on the region Pokemon come from, don't change like other forms. They are in a... Oh, ran too long. Whoopsies! There's the bell. I guess I was scatterbrained Mr. Jacques right up to the very end, huh? I had a great time teaching you all. I hope you all enjoy your final... I hope you all do your best on your final exam. I'm sad. I really was right. The classes are on a badge system, so when I get my last badge, I'm gonna do the final exams. That's kind of depressing. But, hey, you get by, you go to school. Well, I guess we can call this one the last day of class. Yeah, I will. Never mind, this is a 2-parter. Mass with missed time. Fine, I'll do that class. I won't be tardy. And Anthony was secretly late to that class. He got chewed out, but he didn't care. He had dots on his glasses and he closed his eyes. I haven't had fun in your class at all. I wanted to learn about math. I wanted to use math. I wanted to flex my math skills, but you haven't done it. Probability. Okay, yeah, that kind of is math, but no, that's statistics. a 90% chance that two of them have the same birthday. Bullshit. Like, it's really rare where I've had that happen to where, like, I've seen someone have the same birthday as each other. Here's a fun fact about Joel, another friend Joel, Fox, and myself. All of our birthdays are quite literally one day after the other. I was born a year before both of them. Fox was born almost a whole year after me, but he was born a day earlier than I. And Joel was born a complete and total year and a day after me. Fascinating how birthday works. What are the probabilities of that? We're all pretty good friends, honestly. Well, that's probably just like us being cancers and all, but I'm not paying attention to that. What she's saying? Oh, she's calculating damage. Stat boost. Okay, variables multiplied together. Okay, now she's doing that. You know that there's an even simpler way to increase your damage or Pokemon's moves? No. Well, that's kind of obvious. Okay, I get that. Move with 100, with a power of 100 if a Pokemon that shares a type with that move uses it, and its opponent with weakness to the move. It becomes 300. I'm not happy about being praised for this one. Basic bitch. Okay, I'm being mean, and I am gonna regret this a lot later. But no, I'm gonna be a begrudgedy old meanie. meanie pants. I wanted to learn math. I wanted to exploit math. That was some of the most basic ass math I've done. Using... Oh, she explained it. It's not! It's not! Oh, jeez. Yeah, I know. I get it. Apologies, yep. Blink of an eye, yep. Totally was. I'm so sorry. I've been bitter. And I went off track on that one. But it happens. I can be mean. I'm not a nice person when I'm mean. I don't like being that guy. He's a jerk. If I could, I'd curb stomp him. And now we have the suspicious individual Rhyfort. I swear she's gonna blow me into something in a later... I don't know if it's gonna be an in-game thing or a DLC thing, but she just speaks very suspicious to me. And it has nothing to do with the fact that history was one of my favorite subjects, as you probably all remember. I've gone into history tangents before, and this is something I wanted to do. Taught about the areas... Okay, 200 years ago? No, it's not. How unfortunate. Uh-huh. Nurture the past. Start from our present and study history in reverse. Oh! That is a trippy thing. Yeah, that's definitely like the rough part about that one. You can't stray from the curriculum. Like, if you do that, you gotta do that on your own free time, unfortunately. Okay, The history of terrestrial Pokemon. Okay, the Terra Orbs. Areas. Explore the area. Around 140 years ago, Pokemon cloaked with mysterious lights were discovered there. Terrestrialized Pokemon. Bottom out of Area 0, the light faded. Interest. Huh. 10 years ago. You've definitely heard of. Was it you? What was the name of the famous professor who unraveled... Uh-oh. Oh! Wait. Oh shit, I don't remember! Crap. Is it Future Man? Oh, thank God. Shit. No, that was a guess. Don't thank me for that. Discovered shiny crystals near Area 0, or rather the energy they emit. Kirk Claffle was one of the researchers. Yeah! Him and Jacques. Not at all. Modern history is always a fascinating thing. Unfortunately, when you find the modernness in it, you're going to be past your time in talking about it. That is one of the reasons why I did want to become a history teacher, was because I could talk about stuff that I went through around that time frame. That was crazy. I was honestly looking more along the lines of 10 years along the line of what was going to be different. I depressed myself. I got real and I depressed myself. I go into games to have fun. I don't do this to feel sad. Man, I don't want to feel real. But I digress, and we go on to one of my favorite things. Language arts. My dear friends, how are you all today? Oh, pretty well. It's time for the last of Salvatore's language lessons. That's my pray. Are you ready? Oui. Ah, shit, I said yes. What a splantisti. Great answer. That is. Perfect for our last class, kid. I love it. Alajondi, today we will be once again having a listening lesson. Oh, crap. I really hope that those listening lessons aren't on the final. Vasigo for me, assistant. Pikapi, Chuikachu. Okay. Let's get right to it, my little Pikachu friend. From our last listening class, tell everyone how you're feeling right now. See you later. See you later, Balit. That's not fair. Happiness? When Pikachu says, Cha! It's expressing happiness. Doesn't it make you want to break out into a happy dance? No, the thing that'll make me break out into a happy dance is listening to the Dokapon Kingdom end of the week music OST. Always gets me doing a happy jig. I love the fact that Ben sent me that music again. Oh, I was feeling depressed, and like for some reason he sent it to me, and I did the jig for about a minute, which is how long that OST was. It can go on and on because like it's a very repetitive track, but I digress. So let's get back to Salvatore. But I didn't have a chance to ask Pikachu to put on an act today. Oh no, I simply asked to show you all how it felt about getting to have class with you. Getting to meet so many of my new friends and study together in class with you. It made both me and my little Pikachu so very happy. And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you one last wise word of advice. As long as you live your lives, I'm sure you will have times when you get mad or sad, or maybe even more than you would like. Everything has its ups and downs, and life is a veritable roller coaster. But, a la fin, that is, in the end, there is surely happiness waiting for you. So, Gales lo sorriere, keep that smile on your face, and have the hardest of... keep that smile on your face, even in the hardest of times. Yeah, I'll be happy, dude. When you're faced with a problem that you can't handle alone, find someone to rely on. Be it a teacher or a family or friends. Anyone. Opratan course. Next lesson will be our final exam. Be sure to review what we have learned. In all of our lessons so far, adios, matane, adieu. I know I didn't say that, but I like saying adieu. It feels so much fancier. Oh, this legit feels like an end of the era type of thing. I didn't think I'd be done with the classes right now. Yeah, sure, I'll study with Miss Dendra. Don't be tardy. Yep, she is taller than me. Nossa! Oh, I still feel so bad that she more or less got duped into just being an instructor. Aw, don't say that. Rules of Link battles. Oh, crap. Oh man, I've liked her lessons a lot, but I haven't used any of them in practicality. Although, crazy enough, I did do a couple of surprise trades. I didn't get anything good from them. I didn't really give up anything too important, although I did lose Jimmy, but Jimmy wasn't very important to me. Okay, battles, independent study. Alright. Special rules to keep in mind for Link battles, alright. Now, no restrictions rule set is an all Pokemon stay at the current level. Oh, that's cool. Oh, cool. Wow. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Oh crap, I haven't been listening to I haven't been paying too much attention. Flat rolls, mostly affects Pokemon. Okay. Used for official tournaments? Okay. That makes sense. Flat roll, I think. Whew. Her smile scares me. It looks so fake. It's just the render is all. I like this game, but there are some issues with it. Wait a minute, Dendra? Did Tulip use your Metachan's or Metatite or I can't or Meditates for bodyguards? Is that why I didn't have to fight them? You're not gonna answer me, are you? Oh. Alright, yeah. If I ever do get around to having a battle with a friend, which would more than likely be Fox. What the? Okay, I know that's a lie because I know for a fact Mona has a pomade. I don't know its actual final form's name. I've only read it like a few times, and it's the same Palmot or Palmate. It's an odd one. It is an odd one. Alright. Art class with Hassel. Class will begin. I won't be tardy.
Hello, class. It is I, Hassel yet again. My, how time flies, as they say. Indeed, our time together surely has flown by. It's hard to believe that this is our last class. Now, our topics for today may feel somewhat unrelated to art. There is absolutely no set definition as to what art should be.
I'm making him sound way more excited.
Therefore, let us carry on with this discussion and see where it takes us. There are two things I wish to focus on today: ribbons and marks.
Hassel, you're talking about this on the last class? I've been looking for how to get titles, and I actually found out how to finally do that, because I broke down and looked. But Hassel tells ya! Oh, fine. We'll listen to Hassel. And I'll cry about this later. That was what I was doing like 20 minutes ago. Oh god!
Now, while Anthony has his little breakdown in the corner,
What have I done with my life?
both ribbons and marks are special honors that capture the Pokemon's qualities. There will be times when your Pokemon gives maximum effort or has noteworthy experience. In recognition of these feats, accomplishments, it can be given a ribbon. To give an example, if you manage to become incredibly close with a Pokemon, it may be granted Best Friends ribbon. Incidentally, there's a person in Cascarafa who can give you Pokemon Best Friends ribbon. Marks, on the other hand, are mostly found in wild Pokemon when you meet them. A wild Pokemon when you meet them for the first time. They can symbolize the character of a Pokemon, such as the Rowdy mark or the Vigor mark. It's completely up to luck whether you'll run into a Pokemon with these marks. So, if you're able to catch with a Pokemon with a mark, rejoice at your understanding fortune. Does anyone know what a special thing you can do with a Pokemon that have ribbons or marks? You can exchange it, you can show them off, you can change the title. I only know this because I looked it up. God damn it. The correct answer to that, Pokemon with ribbons or marks can be given titles. What's more, they can be set into battle, displaying a title if you're choosing. For example, you could send out a Gibble with a Best Friends ribbon by declaring, "Go Gibble, the great friend." And while I know I just said that marks are generally found already on Pokemon when you meet them for the first time, it seems that more recently Pokemon can be awarded certain marks based on their efforts. These marks are known as Gourmand Mark, or Item Fighter Mark, or the Partner Mark, so on. Perhaps it might be fun to work out on how to get each mark by using its name as a clue. Well, that about wraps up our last class. Next is the final exam. Please review our material closely, and so you get that, so that you pass on your first try.
Oh god, I can't do Hassel right now. I said that with way too much excitement and vigor. Like, I know the tones and, like, voices I gave them, but, like, everyone's evolved into their own character as time's gone by. Okay. Well, it seems apt that I end this episode with what I'm assuming is probably my favorite class and a couple of everyone else's. Hopefully. It's time for the last home ec course. Are you ready? Yeah. Whoa! Scary person went by.
Okay, class, put away your phones. It's time to begin our last class together. Home economics is a study of life's necessities, but I'm looking back on our time together. I realize that I focused most entirely on the food. I hope it's not too late to shift to a discussion of clothing or another necessity like in our last class.
Not at all.
As I'm sure you're all aware, our academy has an air of freedom about it. We provide uniforms for each season to accommodate our diverse climate of Paldea. However, students are free to wear whichever style they wish whenever they please.
Good God, the guy who's been in here for 20 years. It frightens me.
You should all have received 4 sets of tops, bottoms one for each spring, summer, and fall, and winter, when the academy accepted you. If by chance you were not aware of this, you may wish to peruse your wardrobe.
Oh my God, Squire, what? This is first day stuff. You should say, not end of it. Oh God, I found it by accident.
As long as you wear our school uniform, the rest of your ensemble need not be school issued. This includes your bag, your hat, if you choose to wear one. You are even free to style your hair, however you wish. Mr. Salvatore's hairstyle, for example, would almost certainly would have been against school rules when I was a boy.
Oh, Squirrel, I love you, man. There's just so much relation with you, man.
That reminds me. There's one more thing you all like to decorate, which I must say I find quite charming.
Arodum phones?
Perfectly correct. That's an adorable little thing. The adorable little thing I was speaking of. Ooh, it interests me so. I must admit, I'm fascinated by Rotom phones and how you can customize them. What's that? How very intriguing. So there's a shop called Delibird Presents where you can purchase cases for your...
There is? Wait, who told you this? Why are you just saying it like... I'm gonna have to find that too. I'm kind of curious as what they are.
Forgive me, I seem to have gotten a little carried away in the small talk. As this class is known as Home Economics nears its end, I offer these final words to you who have been honing their everyday life skills with me. My field of study is not so decisive as the likes of mathematics, for instance, where test scores might play a part in deciding the future. However, as you go on to cook for yourselves and take care of your Pokemon to decide what to wear in the morning when you awaken, I'd be honored if what I've taught you serves to smoothen or enrich your lives, even for a little while. This sentiment is imparted on me by Mr. Hassel and his particular outlooks on some matters. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for seeing this class all the way through to the end, and, which is probably the last time I can say this, we'll see you on the next episode of the Tokai Towers.